Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to Mr. Doerrman's Reading Corner. Today we're going to be reading Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. This is a very famous book. It was actually made into a movie a few years ago. In fact, some people would even say that this book is legendary. Without any further ado, let's read Where the Wild Things Are. The night Max wore his wolf suit, it made mischief of one kind and another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to his bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew and grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And then when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened, and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. So they began the wild rumpus. And they continued with the wild rumpus. And even more of the wildness. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And he sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. So there you go. That was Where the Wild Things Are. I hope you enjoyed that legendary story as much as I did. Remember, here's a good thing about Where the Wild Things Are. Wherever you are, whether you're sheltered in place in your home or driving in a car with your parents, something is always with you, and that's your imagination. Make sure you use your imagination, and just maybe, you could end up where the wild things are. Take care, boys and girls. Have a good day. Stay safe, and I'm sure I'll be reading to you later.